What's up everybody, welcome to Balkan Moto. In today's episode we're going to change a few little bits here and there to make the bike much easier to control. Alright, the first of the parts we're going to be installing is these NiceCNC shorty levers. I got these because when riding off-road, the big levers are just not comfortable to work with on the road. Like, I'm very used to grabbing the full lever, but off-road I have to keep some of my fingers on the bars at all time. And I need to learn to ride with one or two fingers on the controls. So these should be much better. They are, I believe, CNC aluminum, so they're pretty high quality. So let's start with the clutch and take that one off first. Alright, so the old lever, what's holding it in place is this bolt here. So there's a screw on the bottom. I think it's either an 8 or a 10 millimeter. So we'll take that out. We'll loosen the clutch cable so we can take the cable out, and then we should be able to put in the new lever in. In terms of length, the new one is quite a bit shorter. So this would be like so. So you can tell it's almost half the length. So let's get this guy off and install the new one. Okay, I had to take out the mirror so that I can free the hand guard so that I can take out the bolt holding the lever. Okay, that's out. Now let's disconnect the clutch cable and take the lever off itself. And that's the size difference. I'll keep these levers. I might just like zip tie them to the bike somewhere in case I ever go on a long ride and I need new levers. So let's install this guy. Okay, so things are installed. Definitely a lot shorter than before. There's no way to grab it with my other fingers, and when I do pull it in, it doesn't pinch my other fingers, so I can definitely operate it with one hand. It is adjustable, so I can make this reach out further, I believe. I gotta like loosen this, so we'll just push it out more. I think right now it's at the tightest. I probably should fix this. Actually, I think there was a spacer on there. Yeah, I think I'm missing. I should have installed this little piece, so let me put that in so it doesn't do this. And yeah, then I need to adjust again the clutch position. Alright, clutch lever's installed. We got smooth operation. That pretty much got a little bit of slack, but that clutch engages pretty much right away. I might just loosen this to rotate the whole assembly down so that when I'm standing it's a little more comfortable to grab. But let's install this guy on the other side first. Okay, and here's the difference between the stock brake, front brake lever and the NiceCNC short one. So looks like a direct fit. So let's pop that on there and retighten things. Alright, front shorty lever for the brake is installed as well. Yeah, definitely much more one-handed. So let's get the mirror back on and the handguard flipped down. And that should be it for the lever. Alright, everything's installed. I rotated the controls down a bit so they're one more naturally positioned for when I'm sitting on the bike. So they're more kind of in line. I don't have to like lift my fingers up. But more importantly, when I'm on the pegs riding, it's way more comfortable. My fingers aren't like elevated up like that. And should I ever not be gripping the lever, I can easily get my finger on there rather than having to lift it much higher and ride in a very uncomfortable position. Good. Let's see what's next. All right, next on the list is a new clutch arm. So this is again from NiceCNC. They do have a new version of it that kind of mimics the Camo ADV one finger clutch thing, but the Camo ADV one definitely doesn't fit on the new 10RA, as well as NiceCNC's new version. But their initial version of the improved clutch arm does fit. So this essentially will replace, it's like a nice little aluminum CNC piece. We'll replace the old clutch arm here, and as you can see, it's maybe another 10 mil longer, so it gives it a bigger arm to operate the clutch from, so it should make the clutch lighter and potentially a lot more usable. So let's start loosening things and replace this. Okay, so the new clutch arm will fit. However, the bracket, the stock bracket that's on here, that used to be like this, will not lead the clutch the proper way. So you can see it's kind of, the cable's going in a backward direction. So we'll need to bend it if we want to use it. Now I did order with this bracket that's supposed to work with it, but this bracket rubs on the engine casing. Like I won't be able to actually mount it. Like even if I put spacers on it, it'll have to be like way out here, and even then the angle would still be wrong. I feel like this is machined and like either not for this bike or it's pointing in all the wrong directions. So we're not going to use this. We're just going to bend the stock one more, so twist it more so that it faces more that way, and then remount things. So let's bend it and proceed from there. Okay, and after a little bit of fighting, it's finally installed. The clip is in place. It's very clearly not designed for this motorcycle, so at some point I might buy the one that is, but that's fine for now. This does have a bit of slack here that I don't like, so I do have to adjust it, and I think I need to adjust it from here because at the top I'm already adjusting quite a bit. So let's adjust this and go from there. All right, and the last piece of the puzzle is again from NiceCNC. This is a shift shaft support bracket. So this will go mounting on these two bolts here and kind of fill up this gap in the shaft and hopefully stabilize it. I mean, it's pretty stable right now, but it will give it a little bit more extra structural rigidity. So let's release this, take it off, and then do these two bolts and swap them out. Okay, and there's the little shaft support and how it fits on here. Let's reinstall the shift arm and tighten this bolt up, and we're pretty much done. Okay, and there's the shift arm reinstalled. I think the bike right now is enough. I gotta roll it in order to shift. Let's take it out for a quick ride just to see if everything's working right. And this will be it for this episode. Alright guys, that will be it for this episode. I just took the bike for a quick ride, and what a difference. This probably less so. I mean, it definitely does give the clutch a more wider friction point, or it feels at least like it. Like it's not all the way at the end when I'm releasing the thing. But the shift arm support on the other side, I did not expect that at all. The shifting is way smoother. Like there's no weird clunking or grinding. When you shift, like the lever isn't like resisting or like flexing. And now it's just crisp, boom, up, down, up, down. So yeah, definitely recommend these mods. Make sure to subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications when new videos become available. check out balkanmoto.com, and make sure to tune in soon when we're going to take the Blue Donkey for its first adventure.